Folks, you want to see some more of this? Then you need to stay tuned for some more West Texas Sportsmen. Here. And this is yellow catch. Normally we catch a lot bigger blues. Hello, I'm Rod Phillips. Today I'm going to the Edwards Plateau here in West Texas on a spring turkey hunt. And I'm going to be joined by Billy Garrett and my dad, Rod Phillips Sr. Now Billy, he's going to try to take his bird with a shotgun. My dad and I, we're going to use a bow and a crossbow. It's real windy right now, and the birds are a little weary, so I may switch over to a crossbow right away. Folks, don't go away. I think you're really going to enjoy this. Now join me as I arrive at my pop-up blind that I had put up 3 weeks prior to the hunt. Well, folks, I'm here on my second afternoon. And I did a little hunting last week, and it was just windy then. It's windy now. And it's just real hard to get drawn, even in something like this. You know, we're in the pop-up blind. We're not the traditional off in the woods, sitting down under a tree. We went ahead and put this pop-up blind up so that we can get drawn. But it was so windy. And these turkey are just like any other animal. They rely on their eyesight so much that everything's moving, and they're real weary. So to break down some of the movement, I went ahead and pulled out the crossbow. That way, instead of having to draw, I can be ready, and I'm right here waiting on them. It's real accurate. It's fast. I mean, I really enjoy hunting with it. So hopefully that's going to be an equalizer on these turkey that are so spooky right now. And maybe I can get one of them big old gobblers. So let's just see if we can't call some in and see what happens. I'm going to try. We've been seeing a lot of them, so maybe we can get one in close enough. Now, as you can see here, it doesn't take long before a hen feels comfortable enough to come on out and start feeding. But hens are not what we're looking for today. You know, in the spring turkey hunt, you can only shoot gobblers, and this hen should work as a great decoy for that gobbler as we try to call him in. Now see here comes a gobbler sneaking in from my left side. He sees these other turkey, he's just checking out. He's not strutting, but he's just looking to see if everything's cool. He sees these other turkey, and hopefully he will come on in and give me a nice broadside shot.
Now, as you can see here, it's extremely windy. I mean, it's hard to keep the camera still, the wind's blowing so hard. And these turkey, they rely on their eyes so much that they must see some kind of movement or something they don't like, because they're just easing their way on out. And that gobbler wants to follow.
That's a good gobbler. That's a good gobbler. It's a long shot. He's not. He won't come in. He's gonna follow those others. Oh well, as you can see, I'm sure you could see it in the film. I missed it, you know. It was a little far. It's a lot further than I was wanting, about twice as far. That was a nice gobbler. You know, I missed him by about, I don't know, a foot, 18 inches. But, you know, he was a good 40, 45 yards away. And, well, I'm really kind of disappointed. I mean, we've been on these birds, you know, and we've been so close so many times. It's really disappointing when you don't get a bird when they that close. I had this Jake. That Jake came in with the hen, and I'm at towards the end of my hunt, and I told my dad, I said, man, any legal bird that comes in, I'm taking them. The other day I had that big gobbler come in. Couldn't get a shot at him. Switched over to, like I had said before, to the crossbow, and mainly for the movement reasons. It's been so windy, and it's real windy now. It's kind of hard to tell since I'm in this, but I mean, this thing's shaking. It's blowing gusts up to 30 miles an hour. And I should have adjusted a little bit for the wind, knowing that the wind's blowing this way. I should have aimed a little left, possibly on the left side of the bird. May have made a difference. 40 yards is a long ways for a bolt to travel with that much wind blowing against it. And then again, I could have just pulled it. Who knows? I don't like to make excuses, but I wish he would have been about 20 yards. If I would have taken that Jake, right away, I would have never seen that gobbler, I'm sure, because they would have ran off. But right before I was going to squeeze off a trigger on him, the cameraman was like, there's another one. No, sure enough, it was a pretty nice gobbler. But those other birds were just walking away, and he was going to follow him. He turned his back. I shot at him with his back facing to me, but he stood there a long time. He wanted to come on in, but because I've been calling, and he knew that something was up, that hopefully another hen or something. We're right in the middle of the spring turkey hunt, and it's rut time for them, and they're after the females. So I don't know, man. I'm really disappointed. That's how it goes, man. That's why they call it hunting. Folks, don't go away. We'll be back.
Bushland in Mexico. Bushland in Pennsylvania. Bushland in Arizona. Bushland in Illinois. Bushland in Texas, where the legend was born. Whatever you're after, Bushland's the answer.
Trophy elk hunt, 15,000. Harvest opportunities, rare. Shot of a lifetime, priceless. Crimson Talon broadheads screw through the target, creating a lethal spiral wound channel that can't close or clot. Crimson Talon broadheads come in a variety of models in both fixed blade and mechanical styles. Follow the blood trail to the deadliest broadheads on Earth. Crimson Talon, unleash the predator in you.
One of the most talked about lakes for trophy bass in the state of Texas is Lake Allen Henry. Just south of Lubbock, this lake has produced more lunker bass in 2005 than any lake in Texas. Well, now, by popular demand, Lake Allen Henry Lodge has been completed. That's right, Lake Allen Henry Lodge is just a few short minutes away from your trophy of a lifetime, with all the amenities of home, such as satellite TV, indoor and outdoor cooking, microwave, refrigerator, and rooms to accommodate large and small groups. The lodge also has an abundant parking with electrical outlets for that always important boat hookup. So if you're fishing, boating, or just looking for a great place to relax and watch that beautiful West Texas sunset, then Lake Allen Henry Lodge is the place for you. To make your reservations, call the number at the bottom of the screen or look us up on the web at lakeallenhenry.com.